Welcome to Kids Are Chefs, where we prepare a great meal and a great topic. I'm Chef Gabby, and with me today is our special guest, Mr. Roundtree. He's going to be talking to us about school and starting school. The meal today is a vegetarian Philly cheesesteak and our black eyed pea bites. This was brought to us by Fresh Market. So, Mr. Roundtree, I will be teaching you how to make the vegetarian Philly cheesesteak. Ready?
Okay, I think I am.
Alright, so we're going to come over here.
Okay.
And we're going to add our mushrooms, so you can go ahead and pour those into here.
The whole thing. I'm really not a cook, so I'm really going to be learning from you today, okay? So I pour all of these in here? Do I put them in here or pour them?
Pour them.
Okay.
Okay. It's not on fire yet, so we're good. Okay, so you're going to add your salt and our pepper.
Okay.
Go ahead and pour those
Just
in to season
how much
them.
I want? Okay.
Yeah. That's good. Oh.
You think? I don't know if any came out. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Alrighty. And then
add
some
your pepper.
pepper. Alrighty.
That's perfect.
I like pepper, so.
Okay. Now here we have our peppers, and these can be any color, whatever
Okay.
you like.
Oh, we have a nice mixture. I like
So
that color.
pour as many as you would like.
Okay. I'm just gonna. Now you tell me.
Perfect. That's good right
That's
there.
good right here? Okay.
Now we're going to re-season them.
Okay. More salt and pepper?
Yes.
Alrighty.
I'm going to turn this up a little.
Okay.
And more pepper. Now, the mushrooms are like the meat because it's a vegetarian.
Okay.
So now we are going to just kind of stir it around some. And you want the mushrooms to turn like crispier.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to turn this up some. So now while that is doing that,
Okay.
you want to get a few pieces of cheese out. And I say 2 or 3 out. It's about this much.
Okay.
Now, the thing with this is when you add the cheese, you need the water to melt it.
Okay.
So we're going to put the cheese on.
And if the temperature is okay, I mean.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
They are just frying up.
Alright. I mean, it's a lot of sizzle, so I don't want to cause a fire.
Alright, we're going to go ahead and add our cheese.
Okay.
So you can add it on like over everything.
Over here? Okay. Here we go.
I'm going to add one more. I like things nice and cheesy.
Okay. You know what kind of cheese that is?
It's a secret.
Oh, okay.
Now we're going to add some water.
Okay.
We're going to turn this down. But that's good. As you can see, it's getting really cheesy and melting well. Stir this around some. You smell that?
I do. It smells really good.
Okay, I have decided to tell you what's in this special cheese.
Okay.
It is provolone cheese.
Oh, okay. One of my favorites.
Okay, good. So, we're going to let this sit for a few.
Okay.
We're going to come over here.
Okay.
Now, this is Crayola seasoning, and this is how we make this. So, basically, we rinsed out these black beans, and we're going to just add oil first.
Okay.
These were already pre-made, so we add oil to them. We're going to stir it around. You add your salt and pepper and your provolone
Okay.
at 400 degrees.
All right.
Okay, let's come back to this.
Okay.
And we're going to just add all of this in.
Right here.
Yes.
Okay.
Very
Oh, wow.
cheesy.
That's good and gooey.
Nice and gooey. Yeah, let's get special. Kind of like pizza.
It is.
So gooey. Thank you. There we go. We're just gonna spread it. Oh my goodness, this is super cheesy.
Well, you've definitely taught me something today.
Good. Okay. All right.
And then what, we'll cut it in half?
Yeah.
Okay. Like this.
The noises it's making.
There we go. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So let's show the camera. So here is our Philly cheesesteak, vegetarian. Like I said, the mushrooms count as the meat or steak. So you want to go ahead and try it?
Sure. Are you going to join me?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Count of 3.
1, 2, 3. Very good.
All right, so we have tried it. It is delicious, if I do say so myself.
Very good.
So now can you explain some more what you do and hear about school and talking about that?
Okay, I work for Newton County Schools. I'm the director of elementary education. So I work with principals, teachers, parents, and central office staff in implementing and carrying out the elementary curriculum.
Okay.
And it is about time to go back to school. Now, in Newton County, we've already gone back. We started back on July 28th. But it's a busy time. I know parents are out shopping and kids are out getting a whole bunch of stuff, getting ready for school.
Okay, I have a question.
Okay.
Would you say like shopping and stuff, I know it's like really fun. Do you think that's like one of the important parts of school?
Oh, most definitely, because of course the students are going to need the school supplies, and everybody of course likes, new clothes and new shoes and things of that nature. But it also is a time for parents to bond with their children, because typically, parents take the children with them, and so it gives parents an opportunity to spend some quality time with their children before everybody goes back to school.
So you talked about going back to school and shopping. What would you say is like, I know we all went back to school. So the most important part, would you say it would be shopping?
No,
I think actually going back.
I think they're actually going back.
Okay.
They're actually going back to school is probably the most important, because what education does, it helps get children on track to become whatever it is that they want to become in this world today.
Okay. What did you teach?
I taught English when I was a classroom teacher.
Oh, okay. Well, my favorite subject is second is English.
Okay, go ahead.
First is actually science.
That's great. And so what about science is fascinating to you?
Cells. That's actually what we're on. It's really cool, like learning what's in your body and how they work and function.
Exactly. Well, very good. Well, I wish you much luck with that.
Thank you. Okay, so what are some challenges people have going to a new school?
Going to a new school, I think the overriding challenge is probably being new. Not knowing anybody, but we have to keep in mind that there are other new students too. So each day it'll get a little easier, and it's important to make friends, pretty quickly, and then also rely on teachers. We tend to think of teachers as teachers, exactly, and not like real people or whatever. But teachers can really help students get acclimated, to a new school, and just in general going back to school. One of the challenges would be getting back into a routine. We slept late over the summer. We had more control of our schedule. So I would say getting back into a routine is probably one of the bigger challenges as well.
Yes, and we know having to go to bed at like 8:30 for the next 2 weeks, and it's still summer, is very hard.
Yeah, that's getting that practice in of getting back into that routine. I understand.
Okay, so we have bought the new shoes. We have bought the new clothing. But what's like the most important thing going back?
I think just taking back a cooperative spirit and a cooperative attitude. You'll have a new teacher, a new slate, and I just think being able to go in with an open mind, saying that I'm going to make this the very best year that I can make, I think is probably the most important thing to take back.
Yeah, exactly, because you go back to school and it's a brand new start. That's why you like going back to school. It's a brand new start, so you can make things different than what you did last year.
Exactly.
Okay, so I'm not a senior, as you can tell by my height. But what are like the important things for seniors?
I think one of the most important things for seniors is to remember the school year is not over yet, and you still have to go through this senior year. We don't want to get a little lazy or get senioritis really early, because this year matters as well. So you got to keep your grades up so you can be on track to graduate. But also that it's really time to start preparing for not being a senior. That's after graduation, whether it's beginning to take the SAT or the ACT or preparing to make the applications to the technical colleges or our traditional colleges and university. So it's an exciting time, but it's also a time of preparation.
Yeah, you heard that, seniors. No laziness.
That's good advice,
Time to
Gabby.
work.
Exactly.
Okay, so Chef Roundtree, as you can see, is not here. He's actually destroying his sandwich right now. No mean to throw him under the bus, but that's what he's doing. Now we have a new thing, which is the Student Highlight, and we are proud to introduce it. And basically what the Student Highlight program is we recognize everyday students. So we recognize them for what they do in the community, they do at their school. The goal is to highlight the effort that positively support the school or community. We are excited to share the stories of the students with a wide audience as possible. Our first student to be highlighted is Miss Leah Lockhart. Leah is a 13-year-old daughter of Craig and Terry Lockhart and attends the Newton County Theme School. She is active in numerous clubs at her school and has been a ballerina and dancer since the age of 2. Leah feels that the most important contribute to her school and community is her service to others. She works hard after school with kindergarten and first grade students as a tutor to her Bader Club program. Leah also loves to bake in her spare time and will hopefully join us sometime soon for an on-air cooking segment. Congratulations, Leah, and thank you for your dedication to your school and your community. You go, girl. Now, this student highlight today was brought to you by Aperture Rent. Okay, so Mr. Roundtree is back from tearing up his sandwich. When I say tearing, different story, different time. But thank you for joining, and I hope you enjoyed this. I hope the meal was delicious.
It was very delicious.
I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you next time. Bye!
Bye!
Oh yeah. Yeah, I ain't checking.